Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Angel. I have been in my head, like just everything that I'm trying to do. Like I just always find myself just not doing what I say I'm supposed to do when it comes to the work that I'm trying to do for God. You know, I care a lot about who's liking and who's watching my videos, you know, if I get new subscribers, like all the things that like I do want, but I know I'm not ready for, but I want them anyway because I'm only validated if you guys validate me. And like I'm really just trying to get myself out of this mindset where people give a fuck about me. Like you might to some certain extent, but if it's not you, you know, doing this, then you can't be happy for me. Like I'm really just genuinely starting to understand that about people. Like people can't support me because they don't have anything. Everybody has nothing, because prior to this I had nothing. There was nothing for me to live for. There was nothing for me to even wake up for. Like these kids, fuck them kids. I don't say that anymore because I love my kids, but yeah, no, fuck them kids. You know, just really trying to figure out why, like, you know, like, I mean, I guess it's normal to want people to like you, but at what it cost, you know? Like I want you guys to like me, but the only way you guys like me is if I'm naked and hurting. But when I'm healed and beautiful, I don't get any recognition, you know? And that's just a hard pill for me to swallow. I guess I always knew that I dressed that way. I dressed a certain type of way for attention, but I just never realized how much attention I was actually getting. You know, because it wasn't clearly the attention that I needed. It was just the attention that made me feel good. That was noticeable to me. But the attention that I do get now with God, it is so distant and it's so new that it's easy to just give up, run from it, run to something that I could actually feel. But then I've come so far. Like, so if I was to do that, I would just lose myself in the process. Like this new me I'm building, this new mommyhood. Like I was really good this weekend. Like I didn't, well, I got on social media to a certain extent, I'm not gonna lie, but I wasn't on social media. I took the kids outside, we played, we came in, we ate, took a nap, then went back outside to play. And like just actually just doing the things that I say I'm gonna do. It's one thing for me to keep saying that I'm gonna be a good mother, but then doing nothing to get me towards those goals, you know? And I don't know. I'm at the point now where I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't even know what to do. Like, I usually like listen to videos all morning just trying to conjure up in my mind what type of video to make. But honestly, like, I don't know. I truly don't know anymore. And I'm realizing that not knowing feels better than knowing. That if I was to like, you know, like take my, show some titty, people wouldn't care. Like, you know what I mean? I could do that. I don't want to do that. I don't have to do that. Why is my brain chemistry so wired that it's just do whatever it takes to get them to like you? Even if it hurts you in the process, as long as you're liked by them, as long as I'm just really getting myself out of this world and living in the realm that God created for me. And it's easier said than done, but like I know it's possible. I truly know it's possible now, and I never knew that before. Like when I first started doing this, I was only doing it so I didn't go back to being sad. But now that I'm not sad and I know I'm not going back to being sad, like what now? You know, like God's proven to me in more ways than one, like what he can do in my life is just permanent. And I really want to be everything that he needs me to be and more. Like I don't want to leave no room for just any crack, any water to get in that he didn't already order. The water is what I'm talking about, ordering, but whatever, you guys. Like, just I don't know. Like I thought talking about my childhood was hard, but I realized that's easy. It's easy for me to do because I know now that I'm not that person anymore. Like, I wouldn't allow someone to do something repeatedly to me over and over and over again and not say something, because I'm realizing now how powerful my voice is, how powerful the things that I have to say are. And just really have to get myself, I have to give myself more credit, because prior to this I didn't know, and I've always done that my whole life. So from the time I was like fucking 4 till fucking last year, I always just did things for attention. Somebody might notice me, somebody might care, somebody might see that I'm hurting myself. But you know what I realized? That no one cared. No one cared. No one cared. No one cared, and he cares. And I'm still trying to look for y'all validation on me and how I care for myself and how I care for my kids. Watching videos that was, what is the word? Watching videos about like just people and parents that I want to be like, but I don't feel like I could be like that because it's not in me. Like, I was created not to love. Like, hugs from my mother, weird. Every time she hugs me, I get into this uncomfortable weirdness about myself. Like, because it doesn't seem genuine. Like, why do you want to hug me now that I'm an adult and I don't need you like the way I needed you then? Like, it's too late. It's too late, and it's just, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And I think that's okay. I think I know everything. Like, I really do. Like, I know what he showed me, but even that, I don't know anything. And just getting myself out of this mindset where you guys are more important than him. And if you guys aren't validating me, then there is no need for me to worship him. But y'all weren't there for me. You guys didn't wipe my tears, pick me up. Nothing. You guys didn't help me heal myself in ways that I didn't even know I needed to be healed, because I never realized in my life I was broken. He did that. And that's the person I'm fighting with the hardest. You know, just because I can't physically see him doesn't mean he isn't here. I'm realizing that. Like, he's here. Right now, he's here. And he wants nothing from me but to give the good news. And that's hard for me. It's hard for me because I'm doing something for somebody. I've always done something. People have always done things for me, so I've never had the chance to actually give anybody the same thing that they give me, because why should I have to do anything for you? And my mama didn't do it. My daddy didn't do it. You know, like, having that mindset still. And I'm a child still trapped in an adult's body, I'm convinced. And really just unlearning these old habits. Stop trying to be better than me, because then I'm just like everyone else, trying to be better than themselves, when in actuality there is no one that can do what I do. There's no one that can talk how I talk. I'm unique. I'm special. There is only one me, because there could never be another me. So when I leave this earth, I wanted to, I don't even know. Never thought about like future goals. Never thought I could be nobody. Never thought I could do anything that would matter. You know, that was never put in me. What was put in me, I told you guys, was the complete opposite. And just getting into this womanhood where I'm not so resentful to my mother, because I truly just understand now. I understand her in a different way. Even though like our love is still weird and distant, it's still love. It's the only love I've ever known. And I don't know. But I know I can't keep continuing down this dark path. this dark path. Not like this, like this path is still dark because I'm doing it in the hopes of course hope, but like I'm only doing this for me. I'm not really doing this for you. I'm just doing this so I never have to go back to feeling like the way I did when I first started this. But so scary. I didn't even touch my phone. That was, what was it? Bruised Love Part 2 by TD Jakes. That's what I was just listening to. It is a bruised love, I guess. I don't know. I think this is what God wants. Because when I'm like this, there's only room left for work. I'm not down or anything. I just feel like I'm not doing enough for him. Like I'm doing this for y'all, not for him. I'm doing this so everything that people once said about me, everything that people once did to me, they look at me now and they regret it. They regret the choices and the decisions they made to hurt me, to leave me, not believe in me, all these things. I still want that. Like I still want to just everybody to see me and know that, you know, like they really fucked up. Like I was a good person. I was just going through a lot of things. But I'm still that same person, still going through all those same things. It's just different now because now I realize I'm not alone, so I no longer need you. I don't need you. But my mind thinks I need you. Just not having my phone thing is just truly been a blessing. I stand on that. Just losing just that urge to just constantly check my social media. Just the urge to just stroll endlessly, just strolling, watching people live their happy lives, white privilege, all that shit that people talk about. Just everybody living the life that I can't have, having a happiness that I don't deserve, because little girls like me don't get happiness. They get baby daddies and food stamps and Section 8 and everything that I don't want. Like, those things are nice, you know, but like I'm just tired of people telling me what to do, who to be, what time to be there. You know, I realize I don't have any control of my life. Like as much as I want to think this is in control of my life, if I was to just lose everything, I would really lose everything. I would have nobody I could fall back on. If I was to just hurl over and croak right now, right? My kids would have nobody. Like, nobody. I don't want anyone in my family. Excuse me, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but like anyone. Anyone to raise my kids. You wanna know why? Because all those people were raised by a woman that raised me. And I'm just now figuring this thing out. So, just realizing what I don't want. Why I have to do this. It's so much bigger than just, I don't want to be sad anymore. Like, I don't want to be anything but what he says I am. I don't want to do anything that he doesn't say that I can do. And just getting in that mindset. Like, honestly, I just realized that I'm just learning more about myself with realizing that I know nothing than always pretending like I know everything. I don't want any room left for doubt. Any room left for anything other than what he says. What I have to do to get that, to achieve that, I don't know. That part, like, I don't know, but like, it'll come. I just been boundaries, you know, just doing boundaries with people. Like, I realized that I'm too vulnerable to be around anybody. And I don't want to, I just don't want to be a crutch or have someone be a crutch for me, you know, while I'm doing this spiritual journey, because then they'll leave that room for doubt. Like, I only did this because so-and-so was hanging out with me every day. And no, nobody can do this. What God is doing in my life, nobody can do this. This is hard for me. One of the hardest things I think I'm ever going to do in my life. Because it doesn't make sense. I don't know. Just really just trying to figure out who I am and what I want to be. 27 years old. Figuring out who I want to be. The type of woman I want to be in this world. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with getting to know me. Alone. Really alone. Not a friend, not a family. Like, I'm okay with not having that because I know that anything I let go will come back if it's real and it's for me. But right now, that no one in my family, no one can offer me anything other than bullshit. Pain. Like, my mother was giving me advice this weekend and it went right over my head. Like, lady, you don't even know what I'm talking about. Like, are you listening to the things I say? I'm like, okay, let me put it in words you understand. Like, I literally had to talk to my mom like she was a little girl. Because, like, what are you talking about? You cannot just wake up every morning just pretending to smile and be happy and just like, she told me I pray too much. I get consumed in praying. Like, what? What? What did you just say to me? Like, just realizing that's who she is. And I can do nothing about that. You know, only people that can change themselves is the people that want to be changed, you know. I can't do anything for anyone. I literally just take that pressure off myself right now. Like, I can't do anything for anyone. Honestly, like, I don't even know why I'm here. Like, I'm getting it. Like, I'm getting closer to it, but I don't know why I'm here. So what can I really give you when I'm always like have this emptiness about me, in me? Like, I'm empty. When I'm not doing what God wants me to do, like, I feel completely empty, hopeless, not fulfilled, angry, mad, upset, furious. I want sex. You know, like, I have all these overwhelming feelings that I can't go back to feeling. Because I got to a point where I've always felt sex. I always felt something. But there was a point in time where I had sex with 4 men in one day. Maybe 5 or 6. I don't remember. And they all came in back to back to back. Like, I swear they was all in the parking lot waiting for each other. Like, and they all left. You know what I felt after? Nothing. I wanted more and more and more. All different shapes, sizes, and colors. I didn't discriminate. That's how empty I can feel. Like, I don't even remember their names or who they were. I just wanted it. There is nothing for me without God. There is no happiness, no hope, love especially. Like, your girl don't do love, but I do love. I want to do love. I want love. I want real love. And I don't want anybody around me that can't really support me, clap for me, because no one did it for them, because they can't do this themselves. All this was me changing my mind, telling myself that I can do this. People will listen to me because God says, you know. That's the video for the day. Like, just a moment of silence. I'm just starting now. Bye guys, until my next video.